Hey, what's up? This is Fernando. You told me to give you a call?
Fernando.
Fernando from Instagram.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just seen the number and I thought it was somebody else. I was looking at
Oh,
the
damn,
area
stalkers.
code.
Eee,
Yeah, pretty much.
that
Where,
sucks.
where are you calling from?
San Jose. I'm from San Jose, California.
Oh, you are? Okay, that's what I thought. When I seen the 408, I was like, like,
Oh no, not
What
people
part
from
of
the
San
past.
Jose are you? What part of San Jose do you live?
Well, I just moved to Mountain View, but I'm from I grew up on the east side. I grew up on the north side, mainly the south side. But from all sorts from areas. But I don't live in San Jose no more since like a couple months. I think like 2 months ago, I moved to Mountain View.
You moved to, is it another part of San Jose or further out?
No, further out. It's like 2 cities away. So you got like San Jose,
Oh,
and
okay.
then you got Santa Clara, Sunnyvale, then you got Mountain View on top. It's kind of like, I don't know if you ever been to San Francisco, California, but
Yeah.
it's like towards that way from down
Oh,
south.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, so what we're doing is there's some extras that we need. There's two types of scenes. There's one scene that's regarding the youth authority that we're trying to expose the corruption that took place in the 90s, and that's pretty much why they shut down a lot of youth authorities.
Yeah.
And so, and with that in mind, I mean, I could utilize you in the like among the tables. I don't know if like when they're eating and like that. You'll get some film time.
Yeah.
I'll make sure.
So you mean like kind of just the extras sitting in the background for like kind of like youth. You guys are trying.
Like say when they're in chow.
Yeah. I get
Because they're
it.
among the table, you'll just be there in the table. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then so it's either that one with the youth authority or the one where they actually killed him, and that's where there's other people involved, like other people that were arrested that were in the facility because it was a site
Yeah.
for those who had psychological issues that were crimes, but then they took them to be evaluated. You know what I mean? So those are the two locations. But the one for the hospital won't probably start filming until probably September. The one for the youth authority will probably be more in the summer.
Yeah, I'm down. I mean, yeah. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, what are you guys looking for? Like, for me to look younger or something? Or like, what are you guys looking for?
No, you're fine. And you're fine with the looks. I mean, because that's nothing, like I said, because the age of the youth authority was anywhere from, I think the ages were from 12 to 28,
Yeah, because...
I don't know how old are you?
I'm 30 now, but I look like I'm 25, people say, but...
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just put you in that range, Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Not with the indie film, like I've been posting Kilroy's movie, and if you watch that, you'll see what I'm talking about. Certain things in the background or whatever.
I was actually sad when I seen that when you posted it, because I actually watched the movie with Kilroy, the guy from Kilroy, on YouTube. He had this like other movie, and it was on YouTube, and it was really good. And I was like, dude, that would be so cool to interview him. And then I was like, I was sad because I looked on your page and I was like, oh shit, that fool died. I didn't even know.
Yeah, Kilroy died about maybe 2 weeks before the movie went out, just like recently in January.
Yeah.
He died, but of old age,
Yeah, I seen the movie. I seen the other movie. He had like this other movie. I don't know what it was called, but it was about him and prison and his lifestyle. It wasn't that
You're
one.
talking about it wasn't Kilroy, it was Mundo, no?
Yeah, Mundo. I think that one. I think Mundo.
Yeah, Mundo, because Mundo and all of them, they were all mafias and they all hung out with each other. So each one,
Pull the shank out of your chest and then knock sleepy out.
Kilroy, you gotta read this book. It's got wars, fights, everything you can imagine.
You can't serve two masters, Commander.
sad to say what happened with those stories, but I mean, I respect how I don't know his real name, the Kilroy guy. He changed his whole life around it. I thought it was amazing the way he did it, and it actually gives like a documentary later on, like connected to the one that I watched, where he kind of shows like, you know, tries to get together with youth authority and helps, you know, keep kids out of prison and shit. So I thought that was really cool.
Oh, okay. So it's just another thing, like from where he's at today, right?
Yeah. So it basically
okay.
kind of depicts what he's doing or what he was doing today.
Well, yeah, well, he knew they've been doing this film for the last 4 years, you know, 4 to 5 years. They've been trying to get this film done. A lot of stipulations, you know, when it comes to streaming, money, everything, you know what I mean? And so it took about 4 to 5 years.
So this film that you're talking about,
good.
right?
And I was like, wow, you know. But the funny thing is, I see all of them, and I know all of the actors, and some of them are in my movie, and I feel kind of funny when I watch them in another movie, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, I better switch it up, I guess. You know, put in other people, you know.
Yeah,
But for sure, Wilson's in our movie.
Yeah, no, I seen the actor Santana. He was playing in the Kilroy, the one with Kilroy, and I was like, cause Santana told me to go to or call. He gave me this number to call in Los Angeles to get connected with like managers and whatnot. I just never called them. I was like, I'm too busy with work. But then you asked me, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll try it.
Oh yeah, you know, because you don't have to live in LA to be called. You know what I mean? That's the people instead, because really filming is all over the place. Those are the bases of the like corporations and unions, but other than that, it's everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I never really thought about it until he brought it up. I mean, I don't know him very well. You know who I'm talking about, right? Santana. He was in.
He's in the Kilroy movie.
Yeah. Santana. Yeah. We didn't talk that much, but I mean, he just gave me the number and was like, yeah, check it out. I thought it was really cool. You know, what you guys do and everything. And I know you guys are all connected and whatnot. So I mean, I guess maybe.
Well, yeah, we're on.
Maybe it's part of my path to where I'm supposed to be part of acting for a bit. But yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down to try it out with you guys.
I mean, but all these guys, one thing about all the Chicanos here right now is that these are people who evolved. They got out of all this, you know, out of all the street stuff. And now they're more in unity of like, they help each other. Like if they know there's a production extras over there, and they're constantly bouncing off each other and helping each other out with this type of stuff to get them out there, you know.
Yeah.
Now Wilson, you know, he played a really good part in Kilroy, man. He played his role well. But at the same time, like, he's been on the Mayans, he's been on a lot of movies, Wilson, but he's so humble. He's real humble. And most of all the guys, they all know the Lord, and so that's why they're like really hungry, and at the same time they're always passive or passionate to talk to others and to build them up and to help them in the movie industry, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're like our own, you know. We're all independent. We're not part of the union. Although some of the guys, they're union now. They're like SAG now, you know. So they come on like series. They come on like the Mayans. They come out, you know. All of them come out at different times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, when did you meet Santana? Just recently or a long time ago?
No, so I've been following Santana for like maybe I think like a year now, and I just say I just say like hi time to time through like comments and whatnot. I've been following him for a while, and then I talked to him on Messenger, just like I talked to you, and I asked him about like what he did and whatnot, and he just kind of told me he was on the Mayans for like a quick cameo, and then I seen that he was on the Kilroy thing, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope. And I asked him about like how he got connected. He was like, oh, just call this place, you know, I got connected to a friend and this and that, and he was like, just call this place and they'll take care of it, you know. And I was like, all right. And I just never called.
Because him and Noel G did a series too, and I forgot, something off the boat or something. It was a series on TV. He was on that for a long time with
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
He was like one of the main stars. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I respect it. It's pretty tight. I mean, I never could consider to be in an acting role, but like now that I do video vlogging and stuff, people always are like, you should do a podcast or be an actor, and I was like, I don't know. And then you brought it up. I was like, you know, cool. Let's try it. Like, all right, whatever, you know.
Yeah, I'll let you know. And I mean, you know, I can't. Like I said, I won't be able to pay you, but I mean, if you want the film time, you can. And it's always good to have a good reel. You know what I mean? And to be in a good movie so that you can use that for your future filming. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm not worried about any of that right now, because to be honest, I mean, maybe even connected with some of the people there, like talking with Santana, you know, him,
Oh yeah.
or even talking with you. I know you have connections.
Oh
to the
yeah.
industry.
Oh yeah. You're gonna meet a lot of people, and trust me, there'll be a lot of people that will be like, hey, you know what? You'd be good. You'd be good for this one film that's coming up. Can I have your number?
Yeah,
That's how all of them get it.
Yeah, I'm cool.
All of them
cool
get
with
their
that,
jobs
just to be
like
part
that.
of it, because like what I plan to do is, I was actually seeing some of the characters that you're involved with, and I was like, you know how cool it would be to do an interview with them in the long run, like in the future, because what I want to do is,
Oh yeah.
is like do video vlogging and help, kind of like how you said, you know, people connect with the Lord. You know, you guys are all changed and took your lifestyles and made something better for yourselves, and you want to do it for other people. You know, what I do is I do video vlogging, and that's what I'm trying to do for people, trying to make a better lifestyle for themselves and show it, you know, in documentation, you know, by me video vlogging. And what I want to do is interview people, and I was thinking about calling it Tell Me Your Story. And I was hoping that we could, you know, catch youth, people who were at our age, younger, and, you know, stop them from committing crime, stop them from, you know, overindulging, you know, just
being in the system. It's a setup.
Yeah, so definitely
It's a setup. It is definitely been a setup for years. It's always been like, that's why I put on the Kilroy thing about our Chicano people been like oppressed for so many years, you know, and we have evolved. You know, if you read the last book, that's what I was putting, is like to bring, you know, awareness that the oppression of what it does to bring us into the prison system and to be against each other. Like, really? Like, why are we against each other? What? For what?
Exactly. It sucks, and it's unfortunate, because it's the same thing with Northerners and Southerners, and it's like we're all the same brothers and sisters, and somewhere somebody, you know, put a national divide between us, and it's not.
Well, the one that did that was if you watch the movie, it's Robot, and Robot is the one that it was called the Tennessee War between the North and the South.
Yeah.
And you'll see it in the movie, and I'll be honest with you, Sam, the one that my story is about, that's his dad.
Really?
The story I'm doing with Sam, it was his stepdad. Actually, his mom remarried and married Robot.
Wow.
And so, yeah. So Robot was the one that they're talking about, that Kilroy and Robot were really close. In fact, when Robot got out, Kilroy was his best man in the marriage, and that was Sam's stepdad. That became his dad, was Robot.
That's a whole, that's a whole novella right there. That's, yeah.
I know a lot of stories, to tell you the truth, but you know, I always keep a lid on some things, because you know,
some things are not meant to be disclosed.
Yeah, I would rather wait till I'm like in my 80s when I know I'm gonna die. Maybe they can't. I'll tell the story then I'll die, like the way Kilroy did it. He's like, I did the story, I didn't maybe isn't that, but he did whatever story he had to, and then he dies. You know, it's like they, you know.
I was actually surprised that he never got killed. You know, his name was really big back then, and like then he came out and he slipped away, and he was respectable about it. He did it for the cause, for the Lord, for, you know, for a cause for other people. And it wasn't to get back at anybody. It was just to stop the pain and hurt that, you know, children, you know, teenagers, you know, young women, you know, men, that got involved, that, you know, maybe we shouldn't have got involved, like something that just confused all of us when we were younger. And you know, there could be a better future for all humanity, and, you know, especially with, you know, the fucking race, Chicanos and Mexicans, like we've been overpowered for a long time, and it's time that people like stop, you know, hating on each other.
Well, it's a new direction. I think that's where we have to go. Like there's a couple of Northern people that I have on my page that I've been interacting with, because I would like to use some of their music, the ones that I know that are real good music and artists, is to use them on the background of the certain scenes in the movie.
Yeah.
And so that they put them on the platform. I go, there's a lot of music I hear out there, but a lot of it is like more like retaliation, again, the words, the lyrics, you know, instead of evolving into music that would encourage or inspire. It's constantly about, I'm going to pay you back, or
yeah. I totally get it. To be honest, I like the style of music down there in the more southern culture, because it's more about like familia, and you know, everyone's together, and you know, even though they do talk about like bullshit here and there, like just the same as anywhere else, it's a lot more history behind what they speak. And up here it's more like, it's like if everyone from up north is like part of the Bay, and they kind of just talk like Bay talk. It's interesting. It's more like Dutch,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Yeah, and it kind of, and we have that in LA too, you know, like more like in the South Central area and the Compton and certain areas out there. But, you know, those are like, they're like in gang activity and stuff. They'll have some songs, but a lot of them, but most of the songs are more like, you know, like their girl or the bitches, or, you know what I mean? Like, they're like all into that, you know, but not so much like they're gonna like, you know, I just, you know, like I said, I've heard some out there, and you'll hear guns in the background. You hear the, like, you know what I mean? You know, in the background of the music, and it's like, you know, it just, you know what it does? It just keeps on, like,
repeating a cycle. It keeps on, you know.
Yeah,
it keeps
you know, and
it's just trying to be into that like mind state, that egotistical mind state where they want to fulfill something, you know, and
yeah. I mean, what you hear all that, and that's kind of what you become almost, you know what I mean? Because it just puts you in that state of mind, you know?
Yeah.
But anyways, but I'll get back to you. This is your number. I'll keep it on my contacts, and then I'll keep in touch with you. We'll be doing this most likely in the summer when I get a location, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll let you know, okay?
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, definitely. Just give me a rundown of what it is. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of interested to see more, like hear more about it. Like, so just if you want to text it or something, like maybe just a little rundown.
Mm-hmm.
But also I was hoping that maybe you could send me the films that you were talking about that depicted like the Kilroy thing, like where I could find the film so I could order it. Because I've been wanting.
Oh, it's on Prime. It's on Prime right now. It's on Prime. Amazon Prime right now.
Okay.
Is it on
YouTube? I don't have Amazon Prime. Is it on YouTube? I could download it and buy it.
I don't know. You know what? Ask Joe. I tagged him on some of those things. It's either Joe or Paul. They're the ones who will tell you how to download or do whatever.
The actors you guys got involved too as well. Like, they're really good actors. Like, you know. So it's a good movie. Even Kilroy, for him coming to be out to be like into a movie, like him doing it himself, like he was a really good actor for the part. Like, it was pretty amazing. All right, I'll go ahead and look at the movie, and then if you have anything else you want to talk about, just feel free to call me at any time. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Am I still recording? Well, that was intense. I mean, that's kind of cool, because like with the video vlogging, like I want to be an actor. It's so weird. I think I'm blushing. It's crazy because like I've been following this lady, she's been following me, she comments on my stuff, I comment on her stuff, and I knew she was connected to people. For some reason, I just knew down the road that something was gonna come up with her. Well, I mean, I was gonna ask anyways, like, hey, do you know people that I could get connected with, do interviews, right? But later, right, when I'm all further in this whole thing, nope. The guy just kind of like pepped up my step real fast. But I mean, that's really cool. Like, she thought about me, like, you know, you're the one, like, look, I guess. And it's just my energy, my aura, like, whatever. I already know that's what it was. Like, she doesn't have to pick people out. That's not her job. But like, you know, she's writing this herself. Like, I guess she said something about the script before, and I think she's writing out this script, and she wants me to play a part in the script, just to be part of the script. But she's like, I can't pay you anything like that. Cool, that's fine with me. Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna be connected with all these other people, and it'd be a great way to get into. I mean, if I wanted to get into acting, but like a great way to get connected with these people to do interviews. You know. That would be amazing. Like, dude, let me tell your story to other people so they can hear that. You know, so anything is possible, guys. If I do this, I don't do this, I don't know. She said one would be in the summer, one would be in September, and we'll see how it goes. That's pretty dope though, no? I feel accomplished. I'm excited. And this lady, she basically does makeup. She's a makeup artist, and she does makeup for directors down in Los Angeles. So Angel, much love to you. I'm gonna give you a shout out on this one. If you guys want to go check out her page, this is her link in the bio right there. Boom. And yeah, dude, she's really nice. And also, someone I mentioned too, the actor Santana, he was actually part of Kilroy when she was talking about. Drop that down too. And yeah, he's really chill. He just started acting a couple years ago, and I guess he did a little cameo inside the Mayans, the show, and then he was on some other show, done a couple things. People aren't fairly familiar with him yet, but they're getting there. He's a pretty good actor. But they're all good people though, you know, so the most of this is that, you know, is they're all good people, and it's all for a good cause, because, you know, all of us, we came from this background that was, you know, dark and diminishing, and, you know, we've took something, brought it to light, where it's like, you don't have to be in this dark road, especially by yourself. So for her to call me, reach out to me, that's a big sign from God, where it's like, hey son, I want you to do this for me. I got you, God. She was like, I can't pay you. No, cool. You called me in the right time. Where God wanted me. That's where I feel like God wanted me. Because I was gonna connect with her anyway, for her either way. Like, because I was gonna reach out to her about connecting with me to people who are down in Los Angeles, and I was gonna ask the actor Santana if he could help me with that too, and then a few other people. But I mean, God was like, whoop, there you go. It's just funny how things happen like that, because I already had them like in my mind, like who people I would reach out to. I even got people up north who I would reach out to, like, hey, can you connect me to this person, you know? I got lots of people who want to interview and get connected with, and do something more powerful that could bring people together, or influence the youth, or, you know, even someone my age. Like, dude, you could turn around your life at any moment in time, man. You just got to want to do it. Go forth and do it. You got to let go your pride, let go your ego, and be happy and humble with yourself. Find fulfillment in the things that you do. You don't have to go chasing after women, chasing after bottles, chasing after, you know, the next thing that gets you, you know, high off of I don't know what I was gonna say, you know, high off power. You don't need all that, man. Like, just remember to breathe. But I think that's really amazing what just happened right now. Like, that's like history in the making right now. Like, literally, I already know this. Even if this doesn't fall through, this is a stepping stone to where I just made friends with somebody who I already was friends with, or intended to help utilize to make me further in life. And damn, God was like, boom. It was like one of those things I already know I was gonna do, but then God made it happen without my consent. So it was like God saying, hey, I need you to do this for me. All right, cool. God, you telling me to do this? You don't gotta pay me. God told me to be here. I'm right here for you, baby girl. And that's the way I see it. So, I mean, I already know, like, later on down the road, when it comes down to it, people like that, you know, hey, can you help me? Hey, can you help me? I guarantee, because I even said it right then and there when I was videotaping, like, hey, you know, that'd be kind of cool, because I could get connected with people. Like, she was like, yeah, that would work too, because most of the time when people see you, and if they like what you're doing, the character that you are, like, yeah, of course they're gonna hop on you. Like, hey, you know, you would be great for this part, or, you know, whatever, hey, you know. So that would be pretty dope, man. We'll see. We will see. Until next time, that concludes this story of a lifetime. Jesus. Wow, guys. God bless. Good night. Much love. I love y'all. Take care. Stay humble.